Looks like we've got enough mix.
We're low on cocktail napkins.
No, there's quite a few boxes down here.
Well, another new outfit? I swear, she never wears the same thing twice. How do you do it?
With guilt. I have to confess clothes are my weakness.
Well, it takes a lot of tips to keep up with a hobby like that.
But most of all, it takes a wonderful landlady here like Ruby who gives you a break on your rent. That plus the fabulous sales in Port Charles. Kay and I always keep our eyes open.
Well, let's just hope you won't have to rely on bargains forever, because starting tonight, I promise, the business is going to be better and your tips are going to be great.
How come?
Because Frisco's performing. We always pack the house when he performs, always.
Duke's so lucky. He's got such good friends with you guys. It's so touching the way everyone goes out of their way to help him.
Hi.
Hey there.
Yeah, he's in the penthouse and he's expecting you. He said go on up.
Okay.
Oh, Anna. Mm-hmm. He left this piece of paper here. It has a phone number. You might want it.
Okay, I'll give it to him. Thank you.
Continue in a moment.
Well, hi, sweetheart, hero of Nashville.
Ruby? Yeah, so much for being a hero. I've only been assigned my next case.
Well, I gotta go off to the kitchen.
Okay.
What's in your face?
Well, it seems like it's a series of robberies. At first I thought it was going to be boring, but I think it's going to turn out to be rather interesting. Out-of-towners been getting ripped off in town, and none of them want to press charges.
Well, that's strange.
Yeah, sit down. I got a lead early this afternoon, I hope. One of the victims' name is Mitch Corman. Turns out that he sells supplies to hospitals, and he's a general hospital today, right? So I dropped by the hospital a little while ago. I have a new partner. His name is Hank Jenner. Right now he's picking up on the lead. Just hope it pays off.
Check out, and we'll open the door.
Sound system is working A-okay.
Thank God.
Hey, partner. Hey, remember my wife Felicia, don't you?
Sure, hi.
So what's the word?
Listen, man, your instincts were right on the money. That guy Corman, he ordered all new credit cards. He never canceled the old order.
All right. There's an outside chance that he could have found them and forgot to cancel. Otherwise, he's lying about everything, trying to squelch the investigation. Question is why?
I could venture a guess based on everything you've told me about the case. They're all male, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they were all blackmailed?
Blackmail. Well, the question then becomes how, and who, and for what reason.
Hello, everybody. Hope I'm not too late for a good table.
No, as a matter of fact, you're the first one here.
Oh, good. Great. Can I take your coat? Yeah. Where you've been? I've been trying to call you every 5 minutes at Kelly's. I had an errand to run. Yeah, well, I'm getting a little worried with Frisco hanging around so much.
Don't worry, he doesn't suspect a thing.
Good to see you. Can I show you a table?
Oh, well, how sweet of you. You know, it makes a girl feel real safe to know that there's built-in police protection.
And this is for my delicate eater.
Well, this ought to hold me till mid-morning coffee break. Thank you, Ruby.
Oh, Ruby, did you see the ad for surrogate mothers that Jake and I put in the morning paper?
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I didn't have time to read the newspaper.
I saw it, Bobbie. I thought it had a wonderful note of sincerity. We are very sincere about our business.
Look who's here.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, just finished driving from Nashville. I talked him into having some breakfast here before they unpack.
Home and safe.
Yes, and if you think I was in danger with Sarah, you should have been driving back here with Patrick.
You
in a
got
hurry.
one piece here, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm going to talk to you later about my nerves being shattered, all right?
Frisco, do we have to make any statements today? No. The case against Lucy Coe is closed.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Anna and the judge are completely satisfied that Sarah was the solo killer.
How did we out of the speeding ticket without lying?
And how did you accomplish that?
Simple. As he was showing the officer his driver's license, he happened to flash his doctor's ID. And the officer said, oh, are you on an emergency? And Patrick said, you got it, officer. And he let us go. Clean as a whistle. Well, great. Next time I get stopped, I'm going to show my nurse's ID.
But what if he doesn't ask you if it's an emergency?
Oh, well, that happened the second time we were stopped. Patrick turned to me and started taking my pulse and acting worried and everything. And the officer said, we'll just go ahead and keep going, and I hope you get her there on time.
Good to hear laughter again, isn't it? Sarah's been through a hell of a lot.
Probably why I have mixed feelings about Lucy being declared innocent. You know, she's guilty. So many things she's done to Terry and me in the past.
You know, it's possible after her whole ordeal with Sarah, being held hostage and everything,
might have toned down a little bit. Think, Jake? How do you think that Lucy could have possibly learned anything from all of this?
Why ask me?
Well, I don't know. I just figured you spent more time with her than anybody else. You should know her better than anybody else.
So?
Well, I guess I'm just asking if anybody thinks that Lucy could have possibly changed.
For the better, I hope.
Look, can we finally drop the subject of Lucy Coe? She's not my client any longer. I've got other clients to think about now, and that's it, okay? Please, no more on the subject.
Well, anyway, you're to be congratulated because you were the one who stuck by her the whole time. You thought she was innocent from the start.
I think I'll get Terry home now.
Okay. Hey, you seem to be sort of tightening up with the subject of Lucy.
I'm sorry, Frisco. I'm just real tired of all this.
Bobbie's still giving you trouble about her?
No. Bobbie's been wonderful. Just wonderful.
I have to go to the club. Go to work.
Yeah, so do I.
You assigned it?
No, actually, there's a new theft ring happening in Port Charles, sir. I want to get back to headquarters and see if any news come in. Terry,
Oh, yes.
we're singing at the club tonight. Are you up to it?
If I could get a couple hours of sleep, sure, I'd be ready.
With all these stories she's been telling about my driving, let me tell you something. This one conked out on me a couple times on the way back home.
No. I was closing my eyes to not see what was coming.
Oh, well, if you're okay, then we will have a good time at the club tonight.
All right.
Can't wait.
Anyway, Robin's been cutting out all these wedding photos in magazines. I can't wait.
Family. What are you saving up for that loan for?
You know, you...
It's going to be glamour night at Duke's tonight. Get dressed up, enter the contest, and win some wonderful prizes. In addition to the tango contest, two of your favorite people are going to be on hand to sing, Frisco Jones and Carrie O'Connor. And now for the wedding.
Oh, yes, that's a bring It certainly should. Are you and Frisco going to enter the contest, too?
Oh, I would really love to, but I don't think we should since we work here. I don't think it'd be fair.
And Frisco can't wear himself out if he's going to sing, too.
Right.
Tell me something, Felicia.
What?
What happens if he gets so busy as a cop he has to work overtime?
Oh, he does work overtime. And his detective job does come first.
Is he on something big now?
Well, he's been working on a case for the last couple of days, I think.
What's it about? Hi, Felicia.
Claudia, hello.
Oh, I'm so excited about being a judge tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. Tiffany just gave us a great club on TV.
Oh, God, I'm sorry I missed it. Oh, look. I've got these for the contestants to wear.
Wonderful.
Did Tiffany mention that the first prize was a gift certificate at the Spotted Field?
No, she just said that there were going to be some fun prizes.
Table for eight? Mr. and Mrs. Danza? Great. Table for eight for Mr. and Mrs. Danza.
Thank you.
Felicia, you want me to put this in the reservation book?
Oh, go ahead and get it. I wonder if Tiffany's son had anything to do with this reservation.
Oh, you bet it does.
Maybe we'll sell out. If we keep going like this, Anna and Duke will be able to get married sooner than we ever thought.
Yes, that's correct. We're having a tango contest tonight. Thank you for calling. Bye-bye.
I'm ready.
I'm on time. Well, if you two want to talk, would you like a table?
Yes.
Sure.
Would you like something to eat?
Oh, I don't. Do you have any apple pie?
Oh, it's better than your mom's.
Oh, boy. Maybe some coffee.
You got it?
God. Good. How's the investigation going?
Well, a lot of shoe leather being wasted. Nothing to report yet, just sort of plotting, you know.
Well, that's what it takes sometimes, plodding.
I guess.
You know, you mustn't let sales arrest go to your head. Not all your cases are going to be so big and such immediate successes, you know.
Do you remember telling me this yesterday?
Yeah, I remember telling you that. Anyway, you should have come up with some profiles on those targets by now.
Yeah, I have.
And you get your answers there, you know.
Well, so far I have all the male victims are staying at hotels in Port Charles. They're traveling from out of town on business, and they're traveling without their wives.
Any of the hotel rooms broken into?
Not one. Which means either the people in the theft ring had keys to the rooms, or they were allowed in by the victims.
Now, I asked the Port Charles Traveler's Aid Society to check out any of the men who fit the profile and let me know.
Excellent. You formed any conclusions?
Well, any proof, though.
Well, it doesn't matter. Not at this stage. At least you're going in a direction. What do you think?
Headed towards a woman, or women.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Well, right now, an assignation is made. Good word, assignation, you know.
Yes, a good way.
Assignation, which led to theft, which led to blackmail, which is exactly why none of the victims have reported the robberies.
That sounds right to me. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, you and Captain Lewis were investigating the prostitution ring. Any connection there?
No. Doesn't fit any of the MOs of the women. These women were street women, you know. They were wives to the world. Nobody was into robbery. Well, there was one who was into shoplifting only because she was getting even with the world.
Oh, dear. Now then, if your profiles of these targets are correct, and I happen to think that they are, then you have made a major step forward in narrowing your investigation, and that is great work. Oh, Ruby, we have to tell you something.
I've got to feed this hungry detective.
Hungry detective would like to hear the news also.
What news?
Well, we got an answer on our ad for surrogate money.
Oh, how great! Yes! Little darling. Well, she's from out of town. She has to remain anonymous, but Jake set up an appointment to go see her.
Yep.
Well, we're going to hold a good thought for you. Right, Anna?
Right. And I have many good thoughts. Enough to say you one, too.